This is a First Defense weather alert.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is 1:53 on Friday afternoon. Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter here with Andrew Stevenson back in the weather office. And we are continuing to keep our eyes on a line of strong to severe thunderstorms that'll be moving our way this afternoon. One thing to note here, the Storm Prediction Center is going to be issuing likely a severe thunderstorm watch for portions of western New York and northwestern Pennsylvania. They have not issued that yet, but according to our chat sessions that we have here with the Weather Service, they are considering issuing a severe thunderstorm watch. They have not issued that as of yet, but we do expect that to be coming probably within an hour or so. So here's the radar for you. This is just a broken line of showers and maybe a couple rumbles moving through here. We haven't seen the squall line actually advance through here yet, and when it does, there's going to be a chance for strong to severe thunderstorms through the afternoon hours today. And again, this is something we hinted today at noon during the newscast today, talking about how there was potential for this. And there actually is. Actually, Andrew, if we can put the outlook on here for the day one severe weather outlook, you'll see here that all this yellow shade right here is the standard slight risk. That's a level 2 out of 5. And again, this is issued by the Storm Prediction Center. And even though it's not showing up, there actually is a marginal risk from Buffalo up to the north. But for the southern tier in northwestern Pennsylvania, we are under a slight risk. That's a level 2 out of 5. And further out to the east here, which includes portions of Allegheny County and then going eastward into central New York, there is a enhanced risk, a level 4, a level 3 out of 5 for the chance for severe thunderstorms this afternoon. The eastward you go, the better chance for thunderstorms there will be. But further back to the west, we still could be dealing with some thunderstorms, especially this afternoon, that could be strong. As a matter of fact, if we can take Links 1, which will have our main graphics on it, and I'll show you the storm timeline here. And again, we're expecting any time between now until 5 o'clock. That's mainly going to be our main timing window for the strongest activity, anytime between now to 5 o'clock. So basically, the western southern tier will likely see some thunderstorms rolling in about maybe 2 or 3 o'clock, and then as they progress eastward. Strong winds will definitely be our main threat here today, and strong winds definitely likely. Also some heavy rainfall at times as well is possible with these storms. Large hail could also be possible, and there is a small chance of a spin-up tornado this afternoon, but the threat is not zero. Please keep that in mind. So we'll take you through the modeling. This is from noon, and you can see that the models have been consistent in showing a squall line. This is a prefrontal squall line that's going to be moving through. There's a cold front back behind here. So all of this is actually flaring out ahead of the cold front. And then this will ultimately continue to work its way out to the east through the afternoon hours. And again, any one of these storms could be strong to severe with gusty winds, heavy rain, maybe some large hail at times as well. And then that'll all die down, especially going into tonight. So let's go back to Links 2, which is the radar, and we'll take a look at what's going on right now. So right now, no severe weather right now. There are some stronger activity here. Actually, let's put the single site radar data on here. Let's stop the animation, and let's zoom into this right here that's south of Dunkirk. Now again, there's no severe weather here with this, but there definitely could be some heavy rain moving through here from Brockton, I-90 going up into Dunkirk. There could be some heavy rain within here. Notice these purple returns right here. That could be some very heavy rain falling there as well. These are not severe storms by the characteristic definition, but they could be strong with maybe some brief gusty winds and maybe some small hail at times. But so far, nothing severe across western and basically across western New York and northwestern Pennsylvania. We are good so far. In the upper box right here, that is a live look that is coming from Finley Lake, and then down below, that is the camera that is on top of the DoubleTree Hotel in downtown Jamestown, and you can see Finley Lake, the dark clouds up there up above, and the Jamestown camera also getting pretty dark as well. Again, no severe weather right now, but that will be changing as we go out through the afternoon hours. Checking in with the comments very quickly. Just want to say hi to everybody who has joined our coverage right now. Thomas, Jesse, Tim, Andrew, David, all of you, thank you so much for joining us here. And again, if you have any pictures or videos of the weather, always make sure you can post it to the First Defense weather page on Facebook. Also, you can tweet them to me at HuntersWX, HUNTERSWX, and also our news page as well. And again, you know, we have people in the newsroom monitoring that as well. So again, nothing severe across Western New York, just a what I would classify as an elevated storm moving south of Dunkirk near Brockton, and then going up into Erie County. But this is not our main concern. There is going to be that squall line moving through basically, you know, this afternoon. And the squall line is actually kind of back in here. There's a front back here, and then all this is flaring out ahead of this. So again, through the afternoon, we do expect strong to severe thunderstorms this afternoon. In fact, let's put the convective outlook on here one more time, Andrew, and you'll be able to see here that the slight risk is this area right here. This is all this yellow area. That is the standard slight risk. That's a level 2 out of 5. And then there's a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk the further eastward you go. And again, our main timing window for this is likely going to be now until about 5 o'clock this afternoon. And again, large hail, damaging winds, and some heavy rainfall will be our main threats with these storms today. Also wanted to note as well, Sean Sweatman here, who pilots the Storm Interceptor, he said he'll be heading out in just a little bit. So again, we'll keep our eyes on Sean's stream. And also you can watch Sean's live stream anytime by going to his Facebook page, Chautauqua Weather Today. And of course, anytime he's out, I mean, you know, he's got a lot of equipment on board. And also one thing to note here as well, just thinking about that, do not go out and storm chase this afternoon. Now, Sean has been trained for many years. Sean knows exactly what he's doing. He gets on the southwest side of the storm as it moves away from him to get a good vantage point. Sean knows what he's doing. I mean, he has a lot of equipment on board his truck. He's got the same single site radar products we look at here in the office. He knows how to stay safe. So please do not go out and storm chase unless you've had the proper training, because you can get in trouble in a real quick hurry if you don't know what you're doing. Also, make sure that you have a way of getting watches and warnings through the day today. You can download the WNY News Now app. That is free. There are other apps out there that will basically push warnings. You need a warning app. Understand, the stock app you have on your phone is not a warning app, and you need to have something that will push watches and warnings this afternoon. And every home should have a NOAA weather radio. That is a given. So again, the Weather Service right now is currently considering issuing a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of the area. It's not issued yet, but they are currently in the process of issuing that. This is being issued by the Storm Prediction Center. The watch potential is at 60%. So whenever we see a watch potential above 50%, that generally means that a watch will be coming. So we are going to likely see a severe thunderstorm watch within the next hour being issued for likely all of Western New York and Northwestern Pennsylvania. Of course, when that is issued, we will obviously throw it out when they do issue that. But it's also very stifling out there. The current temperature at the Jamestown airport is 73 with a dew point of 61. It's 73 over 61 right now. And whenever you see a dew point creeping up into the 60s like that, not only do you feel it when you walk outside, but those high dew points mean that basically means that the atmosphere is getting revved up. And again, the dew point temperatures also show kind of how juicy the atmosphere is. Higher dew point numbers means a more juicier air mass. Cher says it just hit Sheridan about 10 minutes ago. Gary says it blew through Brockton about 10 minutes ago, hit Brockton with heavy rain, thunder, and lightning and high winds. So yeah, that storm that is passing south of Brockton, can we put the radar data back on here, Andrew? Or are we having a data issue? Okay, so there it is right there. So let's zoom right back into this, because this is the storm in question right here that's passing near Brockton, south of Dunkirk. The storm is not severe by characteristics. Now, to be severe, a thunderstorm has to produce winds in excess of 58 miles per hour or greater, hail 1 inch in size or larger in diameter, or a tornado. That is what makes a thunderstorm severe. And we're not seeing that basically in this. But again, there could be some gusty winds upwards of 30 to 40 miles per hour, maybe some pea-sized hail, and some very heavy rain. But again, rain and lightning do not technically mean a thunderstorm is severe. And again, those are the three characteristics: hail, wind, and a hail, wind, and a tornado is what makes a thunderstorm severe. So all of this is what we call elevated thunderstorms. They're not severe at this point, but they could be stronger with gusty winds, small hail, and heavy rain as they move on through. I wanted to take one more quick look at the comments. And again, the one thing to note is that we have the weather office fully staffed here today. Andrew Stevenson is in the weather office. He's manning the radar for us. And again, you can see the camera downtown. This is the camera that's on top of the Doubletree Hotel. And again, you can see the camera kind of shaking a little bit. It has been breezy out there today as well. Non-thunderstorm wind gusts have been between 20 and 30 miles per hour through the day today. And you can see some of the raindrops there on the camera lens as well. So again, right now what we're going to do is throughout the whole afternoon, we'll be here all afternoon, keeping our eyes on it. We'll be throwing stuff out on social media. Wanted to address one thing too as well, because of the nature of the news day today, because as you know, the COVID-19 pandemic has meant that, you know, we're very busy now around here with a lot of the news updates. We will not be able to do live weather coverage through the afternoon because of the current circumstances, because our news department is going to be very busy doing the county press release today, which comes up at 3 o'clock right here. And but we will be in the office throwing all this stuff out on social media. We're still going to be here, so you know how to find us. First Defense Weather page on Facebook, Hunters WX on Twitter, and also the news page right here on Facebook. And we will obviously be throwing all that stuff out tonight. And of course, if need be, we can obviously go live with our phones. We could just, you know, go live with our phone if need be. But our typical coverage, like we're doing now, we are not going to be able to do simply just because of the nature of the news day. So, but I just want to let you know we're still going to be here. We're still going to be keeping you updated. So again, that's that line of storms moving on through. As of right now, we're going to wrap up coverage for now, but we're still going to be here throwing stuff out on social media. So make sure you have a way of getting watches and warnings this afternoon. NOAA Weather Radio, have an app on your smartphone that pushes warnings, have WEA, wireless emergency alerts enabled, and then that way you can get those through the afternoon. So for everybody from First Defense Weather Center, from me to Andrew Stevenson to Justin Gould, Matt Hummel, everybody in the newsroom, I'm Dakota Hunter in the First Defense Weather Center. Stay safe this afternoon.